Hey guys, my name is Miska and welcome to Overwatch Central. So today I'm here to talk about a PTR patch that a lot of us have been waiting on in the past week or two. We've heard a bunch about various changes that Blizzard want to make and try out and put on the PTR, so we just left been wondering when that's gonna happen. With summer games potentially just around the corner, with some people guessing August 1st versus August 8th, I wasn't quite sure when they'd be able to squeeze the PTR in, but it seems that it's a little bit clearer now. Either way, what happened essentially was that yesterday a massive 4.18 gigabyte patch was pushed to the PTR background downloading. Now this background downloading means that the patch is actually not live and you're just sort of preloading the patch. At first people were a bit confused and thought that maybe this was something to do with the next event or something like that, with myself and Ryan mostly guessing that it's just more Tracer legendary skins for summer games obviously, and more Roadhog nerfs because why not? Jokes aside though, Bill Warnick actually cleared this up on Reddit, as some people were confused why the patch was to be so big and so on, and it was just kind of unexpected overall. So he posted the following. Hey folks, as he always says, we're currently preparing for the 1.14 PTR. The 1.14 PTR patch includes some hero balance changes like Jeff Goodman has spoken about on the Overwatch forums, but also contains some file format changes, which is why the patch is so large. We're using the background downloader so we don't overload the client distribution service with such a large patch, and instead let it roll out slowly over the next couple days. We're looking forward to seeing you on the 1.14 PTR. So yeah, just like Bill said, this is mostly to avoid all those massive PTR rushes, including the PTR servers crashing because of the overload of just players rushing to play the new updates and the new buffs and nerfs and so on. But it does seem like it's coming this week, judging from the last couple sentences here. Thursdays are a very common day for PTR updates, and if he's saying it's gonna roll out over the next couple days, Thursday does seem very likely for a big PTR patch, and it's nice to sort of get these ETAs. This also makes me think that they would put summer games for next week and not this week, just because it doesn't make a lot of sense to have a big PTR patch that you want to try out be launched alongside an event that a lot of people want to play as well. You're just sort of creating unnecessary competition there for no reason. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Either way, Thursday for the PTR does seem likely. You might be wondering what the file format changes actually mean as well, and essentially they do this for their own sake mainly. It does help in organization and development and also optimization, but maybe it will also make it harder to actually data mine certain files and strings as well, depending on changes made. But that could definitely be a thing. We'll see soon enough, I guess. Anyway, things to expect in the patch is something that I wanted to talk about anyway before this piece of news hit, just because there's a decent chunk of stuff now and I wanted to include this and I thought it'd be appropriate in this kind of video. So to begin with, we of course have the Roadhog buff, the defensive buff that has been talked about a lot right now. Essentially buffing Take a Breather so Roadhog can run around whilst healing, and he also takes 50% less damage when doing so. That's it for Roadhog though. We also have Junkrat, which I'm just gonna rush through real quick. Essentially what Blizzard have been testing is 2 charges for the concussion mine, so that may very well hit the PTR as well to see how that works. And now to more stuff that Blizzard haven't really announced that they've said they're gonna put on the PTR, but it seems fairly likely judging from the devs post history and also just what's been discussed in the community, even in terms of bugs and so on. So to begin with, Doomfist changes to at least some degree would be very much possible, not like a buff or nerf, but at least just changes regarding interactions with other heroes and certain other abilities seems fairly likely. When using Rocket Fist, Doomfist can actually ignore flashbangs in some cases, and other Doomfist interactions just seem a little bit off sometimes. Some of it Blizzard have even said is intentional, but some of it definitely isn't, so we're very likely to see just some tweaks there. Reinhardt as well still has a couple charging bugs. These have taken a while to fix though. Reinhardt is definitely getting better over time and recovering from slowly sinking down into this hole of falling out of the meta, but also just taking hits from various bugs and so on that have affected him. So we may see more changes to Reinhardt as well. Either way, moving on our list we actually have Mercy here, which seems fairly likely to receive a tweak of some sort. I am hoping though for some sort of tweak or just some change to the hero. This really wouldn't have to mean something as black or white as a buff or nerf though. Alright, that is all for this video though. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're up to scratch now with the latest PTR patch that will most likely hit this week. Do make sure to go and download the 4.18 gigabyte PTR patch in the background via the background downloader, just so you have that ready in case your internet is slow or something like that, so you can play it as soon as it hits. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching. Do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more Overwatch content as per usual. I'd also like to just quickly highlight that our friends over at Gamerlink, who we've talked about before on this channel, are doing a massive giveaway. Do feel free to click the link in the description to check that out. But yeah, that's all for this time. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, take care and we'll see you then.